is a king. Go ahead.
Okay, listen. So what if every time you for to get ready to go on tour, drop an album, or to have a hot girl summer, a nigga get you pregnant?
So
That's what they do. She can stop that if she wanted to. What are you talking? She don't have to get pregnant.
She don't have to get pregnant.
This nigga is making Sierra pay for the sins of fucking with Future.
What?
Every time she drop a song, this nigga get
I don't agree with Q a lot, but I'm with Q on this shit.
Yeah.
2K for you to bring
no.
Let's leave him out.
Sierra catch
He's a
strays
good
in
man.
this
Listen,
he's a good man, Savannah. He's a good man, Savannah. Leave him out of this. Let's not compare Russell to these scheming ass podcast, panner ass, ego driven.
I rock with
men
Russell because he is punishing Sierra.
How's he punishing her?
My nigga, y'all, you don't got no kids.
He been drinking tonight.
He's saying he keeping her barefoot and pregnant.
As he should.
That's what I'm talking about.
He got the money too. What's the problem?
Every time she for to glow up, pregnant.
As he should.
Every time she for to do anything extraordinary, pregnant. Sit down. Another 10.
Yes, and
that's torture for a woman. Boy.
No, it's not. She clearly don't care. She's spreading her legs.
Her last good years. She spent her last.
Not her last good years.
She spent her last good years pregnant.
If she wanted to not be pregnant, she could have been snipped. Clearly, she's okay with being pregnant.
Man, pregnant.
Yeah, that shit crazy.
Oh my god.
Let's go back to dirtbag ass men on these podcasts.
That's what you need, you. A nigga don't get you pregnant.
But I mean, but hold on,
don't wish baby mamahood on me. Don't wish no baby mamahood on me.
Hold on.
Somebody put that shit in Q's water and she just ended up
don't wish no baby mamahood
no dick at
on
all.
me.
She just got pregnant for some water.
Hold on, y'all. Let me ask
Not
a
water.
question. Let me ask a question because I don't know, and so y'all got to fill me in a little bit. So, what makes him a dirtbag? Because I don't know him honestly.
Who?
This Ace dude.
Nothing. He's just a panderer, bro. That's it. He's not a dirtbag. He's just a lame panderer.
Well, according to TikTok,
Well, you have to have a panderer. Like when you have a podcast full of women spewing that rhetoric, the guy kind of just follows suit.
Oh yeah.
Like on Randy's dude, the dude who always wears the Gucci is the pander on Randy's show.
Is that the one with the patches?
Man, that's a fact.
Yeah.
Is that the one with the patches?
No, panderer don't make him a dirtbag. It's the fact that as you said, when it comes to business, right? Money.
Bro,
money
don't hate on Poppy Chulo, bro. That's my guy, man.
Oh no, he definitely a pander.
He's
trying to smash the Beyonce chick. The one with
he married.
Why y'all call her the Beyonce
really?
chick? Why she the Beyonce chick?
Oh, because someone said it in the chat, so I don't know her name.
No, he a cool. In real life, he a good dude. Honestly, that's honest.
What does that got to do? Okay, he's still
he not on no scumbag shit, is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Like, he made pander. I give you all that. But as far as like
knee pads,
as far as like
Hey,
on like trying to smash other chicks and stuff, like nah, he ain't that type of dude.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
You could put him like 3 steps down from a Derrick Jackson. But see,
Derrick Jackson adjacent.
Derrick Jackson was ruining whole relationships, bro. He a couple steps down from that. He not.
Oh shit! Angry man want to link.
Oh,
shit, we might as well make it a family. Why not?
Not a meetup.
A virtual meetup.
I don't know.
Not a meetup.
On TikTok, they were saying that a lot of the women were saying that he's verbally abusive and all this other stuff. I knew that was coming.
Who ain't verbally abusive? I can't stand a weak ass woman, man.
So another thing that Keita said is that she didn't get paid for Texas show. Then him and her ex-boyfriend had some type of agreement, and that's why she didn't get paid. He actually sent the money to her ex instead of him. And yeah, and then he lied and he said that he paid $30,000 settlement to Randy, and Randy said that never happened. So you see what happened when it comes to lies. when two people that weren't talking go back and start being friends again, they try to figure out the pieces of the
Yeah,
stories.
you
And
get furlough packages when you get kicked off a panel. Shit,
yeah,
kick me
so
off,
he lied.
Anton. How much my furlough, Anton? Shit, kick me out.
Yeah, he said that.
I need a
So it's
lump sum, nigga.
Angry man,
they
can you
just
hear me?
Give me some severance.
Was
I'll be back
was
on
good.
not a severance pay.
What up,
What's
AM?
your thoughts, AG?
What up?
What's going on? The first thing I gotta ask, Anton, is that your show?
What you talking about? Let's rant about it.
Yeah,
It's literally
No,
like
that's Randy's show.
it's Randy's.
I just partnered with her on it. That's her thoughts, her concept, and
Oh.
she just asked me to be a
her,
part
her
of it.
loud mouth.
Oh,
What
Asked
you
me
think
to,
about the show,
um,
Angry Man?
asked me
which
to be a part of it, and then so we just went from there. And so
okay.
Okay, tonight's conversations. What do you think about that?
It
I
was
heard y'all was
bound,
beefing.
it was bound. Who was beefing?
You and Randy
Nah, we wasn't beefing. What it was is
or going back and forth or something like that.
I did a reaction to her to the show, the one that you was on, right?
Mm.
And she hit me up on Instagram and asked me to if I could take it down or give her credit. And so I was like, well, I can give you credit. I ain't got no problem with that. And so I shared, I put her info up there, or whatever, right? And then one day I was like, well, let me just do a reaction to the whole show. And I went looking for it, and it wouldn't come up nowhere but under your channel. I was like, is this Anton's show?
No, it's hosted under me and all of that. So we do business together.
Okay.
But that's her concept, that's her vision, and so I give her 100% credit for it. And
okay.
I mean, some people, I'm a part of it, obviously. I help push it and stuff like that because I want to see it successful. But
I mean, I told I
that's
was
her.
like,
That's
I
all her.
told her, I said, when I did the reaction, I hit her up and asked if she wanted to come on the show because there was stuff she said I didn't agree with, but she was busy or whatever. So ain't no beef or nothing like that. But
Oh, no, I ain't saying beef for real. I'm just, talking.
oh yeah, no, we ain't nothing like that. But
a lot of people be like, Anton, why don't you make her do this? And man, I'm not controlling nobody. I let people do what they want to do on their own stuff.
Word. But no, with the tonight's conversation, I mean, I saw that coming a mile away.
Did you?
Yeah, because anytime you got dudes that go that hard in the paint, pandering the way Ace Metaphor do, that's some Derek Jackson type shit. So I knew it was gonna come out soon. Like something was gonna be goofy sooner or later. Because
I've never seen him before, bro.
Who, Ace Metaphor?
Like I haven't never watched the show. Do they do 4 episodes or what? What do they do?
I don't know, because the only time I see it is when I see the little clips or whatever. And one time Mr. Let Go was on my show. And he was like, yo, would you want to be on the show? And I was like, nah, I don't think that'd be a good fit for me.
Oh yeah, he was on there. Mr. Lego was definitely on there. Mr. Lego was on there. I
Yeah,
seen a clip
he
of
did
him
one
on
of the
there.
tour ones.
That nigga go everywhere. That nigga's invited. He don't turn nobody down.
Reasoning.
He poorly built building.
Yeah, some of the stuff they say on there be wild. So I was like, nah, because I don't want to be up there battling everybody. You feel me? So, but no, I knew it was gonna happen though.
Yeah, for me, I rock with the people that I'm originally rocking with. So I ain't doing all of that shit, bro.
Yeah, but see, that's what happens when certain types of dudes get to a certain type of position, they start wilding like that.
Oh yeah, that is 2K's a nemesis.
Is it?
Yeah, Mr. Let
Go
Go.
is 2K's man.
So why you don't like him?
Mr. Let Go can't fuck with
Y'all
him.
two both bald headed, huh?
Yeah, but Mr. Let Go got bald headed reasoning. Like he just be doing
2K's
too
nemesis
much.
for a while.
Yeah, nah, he spoke on something.
He's so concerned with men's heads.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why y'all beefing 2K because he spoke on something he shouldn't have.
Nah, because his room smell like daycare blanket. That's why.
I'm like, what?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
That's why.
I don't know what daycare blankets smell like. Shit.
He did a reaction video and called me a Manusa. Something he was sounding smart, but it's like, I mean, kangaroo pouch. Like, nigga, what are you talking?
Yeah, he called you a marsupial.
Yeah,
he called you a marsupial.
He called you a marsupial.
Kangaroo pouch.
He just
Wait,
kept
why he
saying
call
it.
you that?
He said, and this clown is a marsupial. And
I bet you 2K had to Google that shit to see what the fuck that was.
2K, let me tell you something.
he was like, hold on.
2K was so mad at that shit.
He was pissed.
Yeah, cuz.
He was so mad at being called a marsupial. I said,
like, bro, what are you talking about, dog?
It was so random though, man.
That's what it was. It was the random.
2K was about to crash out over being called a marsupial.
You gotta send us that video. I want to see that.
Nah, that nigga went over there and cooked the old boy up though. He went over there and cooked the fuck out of him though.
He went back and did all that Googling and found out what that was. He was mad.
I went over there, love.
I said
that nigga up.
2K said, I said 2K said, you know this nigga?
So the show tonight's conversation, it was Ace Metaphor's creation. He created the show.
Yeah, it's his.
Apparently.
The whole concept. That's on him.
Apparently.
Yeah, I just saw that you had to pay to download the episodes, and I was like, yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, I guess he got his own app and everything. I mean, listen, do your thing, big dog.
What car you got to get 28 miles to the gallon?
You said what?
So what car you got to get 28 miles to the gallon?
Man, down. Oh, that's a 1996 Impala. It's this? Woo. That's the one like Master P had. I used to have
one of the ones.
A 96 with suicide doors on it.
Yeah.
Why you gotta make some old shit, new shit? That's dumb.
What you say?
Fuck a suicide door, nigga. Keep that shit normal.
Nah, man, that's what niggas did.
My hell, this nigga nothing, man.
You got suicide doors, Anton? Nope. Regular ass nigga.
No, my junk is my car is completely stock. It don't even have 30,000 miles on it.
Yeah, fucking
100% stock. It ain't no mods on nothing, not the engine, not nothing. Everything is completely stock.
What? Eric Williams?
That's crazy.
All right, get control of your panel, Mika.
And by the way,
now I need to get control of it. After you crashed out earlier. Okay.
You crashed out. What did he do?
That was like 2 minutes.
What did Quentin do?
They were talking about sports.
I couldn't even start the show. He was already crashing out.
He was mad.
Well, Slimmy wanted to come on and profess his newly found fandom because they
hold on before we move over to the next subject. I want to get Molly and Carrie's perspective on this.
They don't have one. They don't know.
I don't even know. I've never heard of this show. I never saw it. I only know.
I didn't know that Carrie was going to say
They've both been looking confused, blank face.
The only person that I know is Brandy from her being on y'all's panel, and then I don't know any of this. I tried to follow.
How did I know Carrie was going to say that?
You made valid points though on what you were saying, but I couldn't. I don't even really understand what the issue is. So y'all don't want my opinion because I don't have one.
That's fair. What about Molly? You got anything before we jump over to the next thing?
No, I literally only watch you, Anton, Mika, and 2K. I don't have a clue.
Hey, I ain't mad at
that. I've only ever seen it in my chat, Anton chat 2K.
No fact.
I ain't mad at that. I'm with it. I'm with that 100%.
So I have no comment. It's interesting to hear, but
I saw somebody on the internet said that one of the girls said that Ace Metaphor was making $250,000 per show. I had to put my phone
not per show, probably a year.
Yes. Keita said 500,000.
A show or a year?
A show?
I want to say a show.
Nobody would genuinely. Let me tell you something, bro. Nobody would know how much he truly making. That's number one. Because everybody can speculate. But number two, whatever he was making, I'm sure it was gross. Because you still got to pay for the venue, you still got to pay for hotel rooms, you still got to pay for the equipment, you still got to pay for the cameraman, still got to pay for the hostess, still got to pay for the app, still got to pay the talent, still got to pay transportation costs, still got to pay travel, marketing costs, all of that stuff. And so people, all of that stuff comes out of it too. But whatever he was making, I'm sure he was doing really well. But I don't think that he was clearing that per show.
If he clearing 200K though, you can easily pay for the talent, pay for the venue, and still have money. You can give 10
Not
bands a
necessarily.
show.
That's a
Not
fact.
necessarily.
Because the tickets were like 200. VIP
You
was
can give
6.
10 bands a show.
Whoa,
And
whoa, 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 pause.
You don't know how much they spend to market that stuff. You don't know how much they run in ads. You don't like. People don't know, man. Running a company is expensive.
Yeah.
It is.
Wait. His tickets was $200 per
It was
person.
200, 200 to 300. VIP was $600. And then
Yeah.
Keita was like, whoever paid the 600 to VIP is a joke because all you do is you're gonna be standing, you take a quick picture, then you go. Yeah, and she said that the people on the panel had to pay for their flight and hotel.
But shit, maybe he did make a $500,000 a
and
show.
the lady that went, she said she recorded her whole entire experience. And she said there wasn't any marquees outside. There was no banner, nothing.
I
Well, it
wouldn't.
don't be nothing crazy. It don't. I'll be honest. Like,
Slimmy went to the show. Slimmy, how much you paid for your ticket?
I ain't paying nothing to get in there.
How many people?
But
How many people?
the girl, one of the girls that I went with, she sat all the way up in the front. She paid like $400.
You with her? She said in the phone.
I wasn't with her. I wasn't with her.
How many
She
people
paid
you
like
think went?
$400, but she did the meet and greet. She got a picture, she was thirsty to get the motherfucking pictures.
So that was like 1,000.
No. It was $400. No, it was $400.
No, but
Some
between
black
the
nigga
400
shit.
to get everything, or 400 plus.
Yeah. It was
Oh, okay.
$400.
She probably got
She
it
paid
early.
$400.
Take a look at me.
I don't
You
know.
can't
I
charge
don't know.
that.
I don't
You can't
have no
charge them much
problem
to
with people getting their money, so I ain't never gonna hate on a nigga getting his money or learning how to market it. I don't think that I could ever do something like that. I'm just a different person. So
All I know is this: if they were making that kind of money on that show, they messing up.
I don't know, bro.
They messing up. If this
Because
is
now I'm putting my business hat on, and this is turning into a different conversation. So I don't want to.
But they wasn't seeing that money. That's what Keita was saying. Like,
uh,
cause old
Yeah, it
buddy
was.
would
Yeah.
brag about how he was making 500, brag,
I got the
spend
price
money on women, but then they wouldn't really see that money. Like he didn't pay her for 2 shows. He would be late. Then he had his manager,
So that's
aka
what I'm
one of the chicks
saying.
he was
So if
messing
he
So
with.
it's what
getting that
Anton was
much
saying. The
money,
money was funny.
if he
Yeah.
truly getting money, then why? Then how is he late? That's what I'm saying. Like I don't believe that shit. Like I think that a lot of people can throw a lot of numbers out there, but I don't be believing that shit.
No, so I got
Some people stingy like that.
prices right here. General admission was $68. VIP is $158. Super VIP
Sound
is
about right.
Super VIP is $299, and VIP uncut is $600.
See?
Oh, she might have paid like $600 then, because she got some pictures. She got some pictures. She sat like right in the front row. If she wanted to ask a question, she could have walked up and asked the question. It was I'll be honest.
I mean, that sound more reasonable to sell tickets for, you know what I'm saying, $68.
Yeah, no, yeah. My ticket
but see, I'm with Anton on this. Like, as far from a business aspect, like if you and I figured that's what it was. He probably told everybody he was making that. But if you making that kind of money, why you not paying people if that's what happened?
Some niggas just be sleazy like that, bro.
Exactly. You going to meetups, right? Those shows. And you see the
But I
company
mean, like I
growing and
said,
growing. Shouldn't your
get your
paycheck be
money,
growing?
dog. Get your money, dog. I hope that, you know what I'm saying. I hope he stacked. I hope he made investments, and I hope he was smart with his money. That's all I gotta say.
Now, what I will say though is that motherfucker was packed.
How many people you think was there?
Oh, baby.
Well, they grew. So first they used to do smaller shows, and then they grew it. They
shit was at the
marketed the fuck out of
convocation
it. They
center.
kept growing. At first, it wasn't that big.
Yeah,
but then
probably
it
not.
grew, and so yeah, they started having some big ass packed out shows. That's facts.
And that shit was like,
That's how it always started.
I
Yeah.
sat in the middle. I sat in the middle because I got there kind of, like right when the show started. So I sat in the middle, and it was about 20 to 30.
Can you just give us the number? Because we don't know what venue you're talking about.
Listen, well, I'm about to tell you. I'm about to try and explain it to you. About 20 to 30 rows up in front of me, and then the stage.
Jesus
then
Christ.
It's about
he's not
about
really
another
explaining
20, about another 20 behind me, and it's like 4 different sections. So it had to be at least 1,100 people in there.
That's a lot of.
Because one thing
It's a
Kitty said,
lot,
she
and
said
it
about
was full, and it was so full they had to get more chairs because it kept being people coming in there. That bitch was loaded. Loaded. I'm not gonna lie about that. So
Slimmy wasn't even worried about the show. He's just looking at the people.
So let me clear it up for the
I was
people in the chat, because a lot of people listen. I never cap, bro, ever. So the reason that I know that they grew is because Mr. Let Go invited me to an event that they had in Detroit when they first was starting out, and it was a really, really small event. It wasn't big at all, because the venue and the place that they was going to, and the little room that they had, it was decent, but it wasn't, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't what Slimmy is describing. So he invited me out, and I didn't go, but I knew a chick that had went, and she was like, "Oh, it was cool. It wasn't that many people, whatever, so on and so forth." If you look at the little shit, the clips like that show up on Instagram or TikTok, them shits be booming.
Yeah.
It's not hard to fucking figure out. It's not hard to figure out. So use your context clues and figure it out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to be at a show to know that they was booming. Nigga, that ain't hard to figure out.
Well, Mr. Let Go told me, I didn't even know he was talking about Ace, but he told me, he said initially he started out doing it, like building it with the app. And he said he put a lot of money into it. He said he put a lot of money. He said he put a lot of money into it where he didn't really get any profit. Like,
yeah, he was putting all of the money back into the company.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what I'm saying. Like, people don't know the real investment it takes to get to a certain level when it comes to making an investment in your stuff. You spend a lot of money to make a lot of money, and you grow it and you market it and you put money back into the app and all of that shit. So a lot of people don't know about that.
Yeah.
That might be why motherfuckers wasn't getting paid. He probably like, y'all ain't really add that much value to this motherfucker. Y'all ain't doing enough pander like I am.
Nah, you gotta listen. The first thing you do before you pay yourself is you pay everybody else.
Yeah, that's true.
First thing you do before you pay yourself. That's my rule of thumb. First thing you do is you pay everybody, you make sure everybody else is taken care of, and then you start to figure it out for yourself. You never ever pay it. You never ever slight the people. You never slow on the workers. You never slow on the talent. You never slow on the production. You always pay everybody first. Don't let nobody get disgruntled, and you always make sure you take care of people. Then you take care of yourself. That's my rule of thumb. You always pay people first.
And to the people in the chat, I definitely paid to get in the show. I didn't sneak in
the chat.
Like, what are y'all talking about? I paid to get in the show. I wasn't
about
paying
to crash out. Yo,
I wasn't
Slimmy,
paying
you crash out
$100. I wasn't paying $100 for nothing to see some people that I'd never heard of before. I just knew the one homie is from Ohio, so that's why I went. And but I wasn't about to pay $100, and I don't give a fuck about taking no pictures with these niggas. So
Slimmy.
I paid general admission.
I think that, to Anton's point, you got to pay your people, especially if you bragging, you making this amount of money to the people, right? I don't know. I can't say the girls are making it up, because 2 girls saying it, they dropping receipts, they dropping proofs, emails, screenshots of text messages. So I'm like, ooh.
Yeah, all of that shit is messy.
But it's
Well,
like,
it would be one thing. It would be one thing if it was just the 2 women, right? If it was just Randy and Keita, but it's Trip.
But see, that's why I don't. Niggas be like, Anton, you be slow to text back. That's why I don't fucking text.
Don't text. Don't text.
That's why I don't text. Niggas be like, Anton, you hard on you. You don't be responding fast.
No, he just don't like y'all asses. That's why he ain't texting y'all back.
Nah. Listen, I'm from an era where I watched a lot of mob movies. And the one thing I always learned about the boss is that nigga never wrote nothing down. He never sent no messages and he never talked on the
Never
phone.
leave a trail.
He
Oh
never
my
talked on the
god.
that he always did face-to-face conversations and that's it.
Yeah, that nigga. The
I
only
will
thing that
kick it with
fucking
you in
Anton
person.
write in the group chat is a fucking link to StreamYard. That's it. That nigga don't say shit else.
You said what?
I said the only thing you say in the group chat is the link to StreamYard. That's it.
As he
No, he
should.
be liking stuff sometimes. He just don't say much.
Y'all in these
That nigga
group
don't say
chats.
shit. I'm like, where that nigga at?
Oh no, cute. No, cute. Q does not get in the group chat and then out of nowhere she sends
She'll
stuff.
say some off the cuff
And
shit
then
and
you
then
be
talk
like,
shit about the group chat.
No, this how I found out
but then
about
she
tonight's
right back in there.
conversation.
Wait,
You.
I haven't talked to the group chat in months, but I sent y'all the link about the tonight's conversation.
Yeah,
You
I'm like,
stay
oh,
yeah.
let me
popping in
I
see.
there
was like, what the
and you
fuck?
send something. And I'm
I'm like,
like,
here
oh.
y'all go.
I'm not about to be sitting there texting back and forth. I'm not doing
Yeah,
that
I don't
shit.
like group chats like that.
And I see it. I see what y'all put, and I'll be like, damn, that's crazy. I just don't say, damn, that's crazy.
I don't like when people post something and then 3 texts later somebody else be like, did y'all see this?
Shut up, Quentin. I
Uh-oh, here
didn't
we
know
Oh,
that
go.
Mika
hey,
put it
Here
up
we
hey,
there.
Quentin, and why you
go.
add me on that?
Whatever.
And
Here
he
we
gonna say, oh,
go.
Mika
Whatever.
posted that earlier.
Quit want
Look
to
it up.
expose somebody in the
I'm
group
like,
chat.
And
I
then
didn't
don't
say
get me
And I
nothing.
wrong,
learned with
I love y'all.
Anton, you got to text him separately. When I text you separately, you respond way more
Cause
than
he
in the
like you,
group.
duh. That's what I
No,
said.
I respond
If
to
he
anybody
don't
that texts
respond
me
back to
separately.
y'all,
I respond to anybody that texts me separately. I know
that you
I know
like.
that you really trying to get in touch with me. But
Mm-hmm.
just some in general stuff. We can't be having our conversation in front of everybody else.
True.
That's why I don't be texting y'all hoes back to be in my DM because y'all ain't about to screenshot my shit.
Ain't nobody messaging you. Stop.
Go ahead and screenshot it. Cause I ain't saying nothing crazy in no DM. Go ahead, screenshot everything. It's gonna
Don't
be
send me shit because I'll
very,
show it.
very regular.
Everybody know.
I
Everybody know.
respond.
Any girl that has ever come and flew to the city or whatever, the first thing we got to do is we got to get that paperwork in order. We got to get it together.
Wait, do y'all think that
Here we
what
go.
they're doing is bad though?
That's
Like
a
what the
fact.
women are doing? They're telling the truth behind it. They're coming out saying, oh, he didn't pay this. Oh, he was doing this. Oh, Kitty's this. Kitty was doing sex. She was a sex
Hey,
therapist,
that's
multiple
where I
time
feel
baby
wrong.
mama. Are they wrong for that?
Yeah, that's the wrong part
Yeah.
because like
Damn.
ultimately that shit don't have nothing to do with that show. Like if you ain't getting paid for the show, I get it. You want to air that shit out, that makes sense. But talking about her personal life, I think that's kind of weird though, because what do that really have to do with you leaving the show? Like
Why wouldn't
Oh,
why
because
wouldn't they?
Kitty was the one. Kitty was the one that kind of got Randy off the. That's what they said. Kitty was the one that started the shit. Kitty wanted to
Which one
replace
is Kitty?
Randy.
Which one is
Kitty's the
Kitty?
The dark skinned
the
one.
dark one that
chocolate.
you I think she was on Randy's show.
Why wouldn't they just soak up the game, how everything is going, how it's structured, and
Because
then
we
just
think differently as men, bro.
And then move along with what you learned. Yeah.
yeah, just go and make
Yep.
your own show off the
Yep.
you
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Like that's the
Listen,
error.
I'll give you an example. What's the dude's name? Trip?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You don't hear from that nigga. He ain't saying nothing.
No,
Yeah,
he
he
announced he
made
was
one
leaving.
He
video,
said
but he
one thing, but it wasn't
Yeah, he
like
just
it
announced
wasn't
he was
messy.
leaving.
It wasn't
But that's
messy.
what I'm saying. You
Yeah,
don't
it was
hear
just
him
like it was
saying
really
anything
professional.
about what's going on and all of this
Yeah,
shit.
no.
And
Yeah,
He
and
it
just
see,
like,
wasn't nothing
yo,
like
listen, I'm gonna be moving on and doing my own thing, man. Like God
yeah.
bless everybody. He ain't caught up in that shit. Men think differently that's not in their emotions, and they start to think logically, and they play chess. They don't play checkers. Women just be like, wow.
yeah, that's a
and
fact.
and
Men be like, wait a minute, let's think this through. Where the money at? What's our next move? Where we trying to go with this thing? Okay, all right. So let's we piss. or maybe some shit popped off. But let's wait for a second. Let's put this together. Let's work behind the scenes.
Hey,
That's
quiet.
how
Hey,
men that's logically they think differently. They ain't tripping off of that shit,
No,
bro.
but
Anton.
if you're a woman that thinks like that, Anton, they'll tell you, women, they'll tell you, "Oh, girl, you're letting him run all over you."
Hey,
Because
quiet.
my method is to just be like, "Okay," and fall back. But there are women that don't like that. They
Hey,
have to say something.
I don't
What
hey,
do
He
that.
if
is an idiot.
can we
When I
just
look.
be
see
a
when I see
combination
people
of
in
both,
crash out
Anton?
mode, huh?
Can I just be a combination of both? Like do my own thing, but say the truth. Oh yeah,
No,
that nigga was doing this. But
no,
welcome
no,
to
no,
the Q and
no.
A show.
No,
No.
because you're
I be
being.
trying to convince Q, like Q, just that shit
The
is.
pettiness be coming out because the other show we used to be
No,
on.
because they're
But
the
Oh man, you can't do
two
that.
chicks is talking. They're being messy. They're not thinking about their brand. And when you look at Trip, quiet as kept, Trip could go do another show by himself. I done seen so many chicks on TikTok saying they only go there for Trip.
no,
Yeah,
Trip has a show though.
He
Trip
does.
has a show. I think it's Trip After Dark or something like that. That he's
Yeah.
been getting together. It hasn't picked up the biggest, but he has a
It'll
show. So
pick
I
up
think that's what
now.
he's gonna do.
It's about to now.
It'll pick up
Yeah,
now. It'll pick up now.
yeah,
I
They
don't
talking that.
know, man. Listen, bro, you got to wait and see. Because I will tell you this: it's a lot of people that's not good by themselves.
true.
It take a lot. You got to be a different type of animal. Very few people don't understand this, but most content creators they do. Like, let's just say Joe Budden, right? Nobody. Joe keeps people around him. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard, very hard for most people to keep people's attention for an hour straight or 2 hours straight on a
Hmm.
regular basis, daily basis, 1 hour, 2 hours straight by yourself cooking.
That's
That
a
it
fact.
hit different. Like the initial shock, and I'm not saying that he's not able to do it because I don't really know him like that, but the initial jump is gonna be like, oh, we want to see what he about or what his new thing is. It's what happens 3, 4 months from now that you really want to pay attention to. I see a lot of content creators, um, they not a wave like they, you know what I'm saying? As
Hmm.
much as people try to make them out to be, they not as much of a wave as people try to make them out to be. So you just gotta wait and see, man. I don't think that it's as simple as just saying, "Yep, this is what's gonna happen" or whatever. Because some people thrive in a certain environment, some people thrive with other people around them and in collaborations, and other people, can do it all. So you just gotta wait and see.
And some people can't even do panels. Like I think I don't want to say his name, but the other guy that I had on art the Monday show, and
Yeah,
he has his own show and is big. He
yeah,
wasn't really a panel person. Like he was
yep.
very
I agree.
quiet.
I
So
agree.
it's like you gotta find your niche. But I think on Trip's show, he brings in somebody. He has a guest. So
Now
I
he
agree.
might be dope. He might be
Yeah, I
dope.
don't think he's a single person type of show, but he definitely would need people to bounce off of. I think.
Yeah, don't nobody want to watch Joe Budden sit there by himself in hate and ramble the way he be.
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's a fact.
He didn't really start off hating at first, man. It was just more. It seemed more organic and more authentic. Now it's just like it's different now, man. I don't even watch that shit no more.
Joe Budden is perpetually mad that the industry didn't embrace him the way it did other rappers. That's Joe Budden. That's Joe Budden's issue. Promise you it is. Promise you it is. Because he's not a bad lyricist. You know what
Not
I'm
one of the
saying?
goats.
He's a good lyricist, but he got all that other stuff going on that interfered with his career.
What
He
does
seemed,
Trip talk about, y'all? What does he talk about?
he just seemed to be somebody that's logical.
Yeah,
He
he's
seems to be
more.
logical.
Look, somebody said Joe Budden more lit than you, angry man. Joe Budden is a rapper. That's the cheat code. He's supposed to be more lit than me. I was a barber before I did this. You talking about?
Shout out to you, but I think Trip, he's boring. I don't say he's boring, but you are right. He's logical, but it's like he got no personality.
He need a
Like,
contrast, is what you're saying?
yeah, you need somebody that you can like. I don't really see him laughing. Like, I don't see him joking around. I think Ace had that like joking personality. He'll stand up, be more animated. Trip is like, you know, if a man does not stand by you when you are down, like that type of man.
Hey,
That's what he
chill.
be saying. But
Chill,
some of the
dude.
stuff he be
But
right regarding
sometimes
women
that
and men.
works. Like
Yeah,
Cameron
it
and
worked.
Mintz.
Women
Like
fall for
Cameron and
that
Mintz, I love
shit.
it.
But the thing about Trip though is he know how to play his hand though. He know when to be the person that's logical, and then he still know how to do the stage act, and he know how to pander to get that pussy.
Ooh, Ace,
He know
yeah.
how to pander to get that pussy.
Yeah, Trip
You
That
knows
don't
nigga's a
gotta,
it.
but
genius.
I
I
think
swear.
that's the caveat is I think that people think that you gotta pander to get pussy. You don't.
You don't.
No, you don't. You just be yourself. But he knew how to mix it up so he could fit on that stage the right way. So I think him being solo dolo, man, like I think he gonna be all right. I think he's gonna be all right because he's
Yeah.
extremely logical.
I
He's
think they
extremely
all will be
logical.
fine. They all will be fine. Everybody is
Oh
gonna come
yeah,
out
for
of this
sure.
and be fine. I think. I don't think anybody is not
That
going.
Keita Rose, that Keita Rose girl, man, she got so much personality. I mean, I'll never watch her, but she somebody gonna watch her.